Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Taryn and you're watching Taryn's Holistics. So as you can see, I am freezing right now. That is because we got a really bad ice storm not last night, the night before last night, and it's very cold. Now we've had nights that have been this cold before, but we didn't get rain at the same time. So that's what happened a few nights ago, and now it's just ice everywhere, and it's a lot. But I wanted to take this time to give you a quick video to show you what this weather has done to my garden, okay? So stay tuned, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Thank you for watching. Okay, y'all, so this is just a quick view of what the garden looks like at this point. You can see that there's lots of ice over there in that area. You can see that there's some ice in these raised beds right here, and that there's some ice just basically just in between this little walkway that we have here, and that's also ice. It's just a mixture of snow and ice, really, just on the sides of the actual beds. And you can imagine that this is just not good for the actual crops that we're trying to grow. Now, although these crops can grow in cold weather, this is just a little too cold, if I'm being honest. It's just a little too cold, okay? And I don't really want to lift up these row protectors. I'm not sure what you really call them. I call them row protectors, but I don't want to lift them up to show you the actual crops that are planted in the beds, because I want them to stay protected. But you can kind of get a little glimpse at how the greens look in there. We have mustard and turnip greens in there, and they are looking so just they're not looking very good. They're very wilted, as you can see, and they could be frozen to the touch. So that just gives you a little idea of how the garden is looking right now. And I'll just show you some other things. We had some onions planted in here and in there, but this is the second time they've gotten ice this season. But this is the first time it's been this cold. I don't know if that's even going to grow properly, to be honest. And you can see my peach tree over here. Again, I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know. We did cover this up. I know y'all are probably asking, why didn't you cover this up? I promise you, we did cover it up. That's just how windy it was the other day. The cover flew right on off. And you can see the ice is just sticking to, the peach tree. So I don't know what it's going to do this summer, if it will grow peaches properly. And like I said, you can just see that there's ice all around the raised beds. So yeah. So I don't want to open the door to the greenhouse because I want it to stay nice and warm. But I will say that even though the power went out yesterday morning, our plants did okay in there. And we don't just have cold weather crops in there, we have tropical plants in there, and they did okay. Normally we would have a heater running, but it couldn't run yesterday because of course the power went out. So it's doing all right. But you know, this really isn't ideal, and all we can do is just hope that these cold freezing temperatures will leave soon, so that we can actually try and get something to grow in this garden. So if I'm being honest, this winter season has been very rough. We have gotten continuous days of freezing temperatures, and I'm not just talking in the 30s, and I'm talking about in the teens, 18, 19 degrees. I saw on the news that it's gonna get 16 degrees, okay, sometime in this upcoming week at night. That is ridiculous. We don't normally get temperatures that cold. So while we are doing what we can to keep our plants alive, they're technically not growing at all because it's just too cold. Nothing can really grow in these type of temperatures. So all I can do is say that I'm just looking forward to spring and summer, and you know, I'll get my seeds started soon. I actually already had some seeds started, but due to the fact that we had this ice storm and our power went out for a short while, the house got so cold that I'm sure that's going to stunt the growth of the seedlings that I did start. So I'm going to start some more seedlings and hope that we don't have this issue again, at least not this particular season. But all I can say is that this season has really brought me clarity on just how I want to see myself in the future. I'm very grateful for my family and for the city that I live in, but when I just think about how I want to see myself like living in the near future, I just don't think I can deal with winters that are this cold anymore. I don't think I can, just even for my mental health, it's freezing, and you know, it makes it hard for you to just do the things that you normally do, like go outside and work out and just spend time in nature, because you're so cold that you kind of have to stay cooped up and stay warm. So this has just given me lots of clarity on realizing that maybe I should possibly look into moving further down south in the future. That's just something I'm considering, because this is a lot to deal with. It is really a lot to deal with and very stressful. But yes, I just wanted to give you a quick little video, an update of the garden. And you know, it's not always positive in the garden. You know, it gets real and it's not always pretty, but you know, I have to be honest and show you these things. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll have some positive updates for you soon. But if you liked the video, just don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And again, thank you for watching.